Market-wise, yeah, just keep pumping those out. And I think I'll leave it because it's about to fall off completely. So we'll just leave that where it is now. Catapults. Also really good money in catapults, but man, do these things take up space. Can plant them though. It's a lot of straight cut and wavy cut and bend and lathing. It's all just wood stuff. A lot of it's straight cuts. A lot of it being straight cuts. A lot of straight cuts. So, on that one machine. Bear with me here. Wavy cuts? Yeah, I got a machine for wavy cuts. Cool. Don't have anything for this though. Bending we got. Glue. Glue we've got. I think I need to get more bulletin boards if I'm doing this. I'll manually switch it around and it'll be fine, but if we're gonna make a bunch of these things, and then the assembly, right up there. You can click and drag to select all the operations at once if you're not trying to split assignments. Oh, nice. Good to know. Thank you very much. So let's see, 14 hours per. Yikes. But what's the most painstaking part that we've got? 9 hours spent chipping away at them by hand. Oh boy. Yeah, that'll be the thing there. But we got the money. I guess I'll go ahead and get the machine for it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get this, but you know what? Now's a pretty good reason to. It's just so fat, this thing. It's so fat. And not like pH fat either, like it's actually fat. Oh. But oh well. And you can store there. You then get moved into that. Now it's only a 2-hour job. Much nicer. 12 hours this. Yeah, I don't have a lathe either. I guess I'll put it there. It's all a bit crowded and cramped again. That's okay. Three hours. What else we got that's taken forever? Kind of just the jigsaw cuts, I guess. And also a bit of the gluing. Yeah, let's see. We'll go with maybe just 2 for now as a trial and see how that goes. But that is like all of this side of the factory working. So then something for metal. Which, maybe. Oh, a cat mech. Oh, cool. Small robot, not worth a whole lot. Large project size, advanced operations, mass production. That's kind of all of them, except this guy. Premium, standard project size, wood, metal, and plastic, though. Anything that would be wood, can I make that plastic or metal? Yes and no. Gotta be wood for the style. It's gotta be wood for the style. And this is, I think, where having the ability to do some of the fancier stuff would be nice, because, like, you got this guy that's locked for premium material that has just a different combination of stuff. So if I had the premium materials available, I could say, like, you know, go ahead and use the premium stuff, and then I can kind of shortcut my way through down here. It doesn't have to be wood for the style, because it got really fancy metals going out, so I can keep it as an all-metal and plastic operation. Do I even have enough workers for more work? If it's just a simple metal thing, I think so, like back scratchers. Something like this, though, no. No way. I'm more just curious what else we can do. Something that'd be more metal focused. But not this. Almost this, but not this. Oh, jeez, look at those. Stealth propulsion. Zeppelin propulsion. Oh, fuck. Okay. Not these. It seemed maybe possible. Nope. No, so we have to go like with the basic back scratchers, I think, and see if I can do an all metal one or so. But it looks like that's already out. That is already out. Okay. Well, fuck it, let's just sit and wait. 7 idle workstations, 7 idle operators, between 4 and 5. Okay, these brain sucks gotta go. You got the slugs. You're carrying one around. You've got one. There we go. Easy. Yeah, if we had like a simple metal thing to do, I think we'd be able to do that alongside of this. Flat Fiskin, hello, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, we have a pretty okay amount of people who are genuinely idle right now. At least at this precise moment. Yeah. So for later, let's get a billboard for the glue stations. And then down here, I guess I can fit one in. And that'll be for, I guess, these guys. So there's that. Link. Those. Okay. For now, it's okay. There wasn't a whole lot going on. But later we're gonna want to split it all up. Just have that manage all of it. What's this? Oh yeah, one of the assembly stations, right. This one can also be disassembled. Alright. Seems kind of okay. It looked a lot scarier at first, but we might be able to do catapults on kind of a regular basis. And this is what I meant earlier with them taking up a bunch of space. Like, if you're doing these things in mass, they take up a lot of room. But just a few at a time. Super easy. And they're only getting more expensive. So let's go back into plan. Straight cuts was fine. Gluing. We got a board for now. And then the other thing was the bending machine, but like there's barely any bending going on. But there you go, I guess. Alright. That's that. Let's go with 3. That leaves me with a couple bits of spare material. So 4, an even number. 4 of them. I have 1 free billboard. Do I? Ah, and this guy. What are you, a paint station? I guess we could do a, let's see, sewing station. Yeah, we got 1 for the sewing station, 1 for the glue stations. So you could be for... I really don't do a whole lot of painting. I guess that could be maybe for down here somewhere. Like maybe we grab a weld station. Well, hold on. What do we need a lot of? Like advanced stuff, like a cat mech. What's a lot of the material stuff going on here for metals? Extrude, sure. Extrude and weld, quick sew, assemble. Man, cat mech is not looking so bad. A fancy one. It's just like a little bit of everything. A lot of extrusion going on, though. It seems like extruding is always a possibility. And yeah, I don't have that machine anymore. Jeez, 2 metal extruders, though. That'd be a little bit wild. Two more glue stages must be linked to the billboard. We got that. They're linked. And they're linked. This needs to be linked to that. And this needs to be linked to this. I'm not sure what to have this billboard be. I think it might be extra for now. I'll disassemble it for the moment. We'll see. It could also be I just completely forget that I have a disassembled billboard and I just buy a new one, which is totally fine also. They're pretty cheap. In the plan. Ah. I see. Gotcha. Thank you much. Okay, moving on. Market update. Fancy office chairs still dropping off. Advanced stuff. Looks like these mini cars are nuts. Need metal production number 3 though. Yikes. Can I get metal production 3? Not yet. Next level I could. Advanced metalworking machines. Even better than basic machines, but also quite expensive. I don't know. Maybe some of those I link up. What's going on with this now? What's wrong with the queue? What have I done? What have I done? If I tell you your top priority, do you sort? No? Okay. So, we're waiting on... wood boards being cut? What's so wrong with this right now? They require glue jobs. Oh, wait, okay, so you've got woodboard round. That's being done here. That requires this guy. Which is claiming to being done here. I don't know how what I did fucked all of this up. I just said that the stuff that we do in the future is split it and just do it on the separate machines. I don't know how that affected everything else down here. Floorboard wants to assign work to the glue station because I have work already, but that work is waiting for the pieces to be glued together. So we need to do these first, right? But how... I'll just tell you to do them first, I guess? Okay, so that seems okay. Seems okay now, I guess? I have no fucking clue how that fixed it. It's good though! Yay! I don't know how it broke and I don't know how that fixed it, but cool. And that is one of my issues with the game, is when things start going wrong, it's really difficult to figure out how and why. There's not a lot of feedback there. Seems okay now, though. I think plots, we can definitely splurge a little bit here. Pick up... Ugh, jeez. I guess both of these, annoyingly. Just so we could eventually expand these and get a little more room in them, because it's getting pretty tight in there. 2 glue jobs, 2 workstations, still split work. Job 2 relies on job 1. But wouldn't that then mean that the first glue station that was already set up and in order would just continue doing its job and it'd be fine? I guess until it finished its clear. Its queue at least. Yeah, like what's happened here. But like, okay, you're waiting on woodboard. Woodboard is being done up here. It's this guy. Like, at some point I had just told it the woodboards happened last, I guess? somehow through the splitting. I don't know. A more verbose error rather than just "there's a problem" would be pretty cool. Like, what board 3DM requires this that's not queued to be worked on yet, or something. You want a World War II mod for this game? That's something that could be generally pretty cool about this, is just modding in general, where it's you, just make your own stuff, basically. I mean, the trick with that, I guess, is the models. I don't really know. I don't know if this is Unity or not, but I think that'd be kind of cool, though. Like, some people would be super duper in-depth with it. Like, you want a fucking advanced plan. Here's this massive thing that takes up like several screens because it's so in-depth because you're making the individual fucking screws for it or something wild. I could absolutely see people doing that. Okay. Do we go for another 6? I think we could go for another 6. I got the glue properly done this time. Or another 4? Another 6. Go for another 6. Suppose another circle saw could be an okay thing for that room, and then that bulletin board that I've got could be for the circle saw. Get rid of the water coolers, just put in another arcade cabinet or something, because that seems to do the job. We'll do that. Sell those. Just get rid of them. Put in an arcade machine. Nope. Assemble the billboard. Do the order. Place the billboard there. Let's scoot you over a bit. Okay. And circle saw. A second one. And you can then be linked to both of those. And you're linked to that. And then your operations. Do this very carefully now. Roughly. That probably didn't need to be done at all. But okay. Because we do a lot of straight cuts for stuff. Did they patch the arcade machine from 80 down to 60? I don't know. It is definitely 60 right now, though. Did it used to be 80? It is still pretty amazing, though. All things considered. This room is way bigger than it needs to be. I had much higher hopes for it being used. I don't know where we put all the raw material. We're so efficient with it all. Maybe when we get something where it's like, let's make 100 and we really pound it out. Although considering we're not going mass production, I don't really see that happening too well. Thursday was 80 so far, you remember. Okay. Maybe. I didn't notice the game update, and could have been like a really quick update though. The arcade machine is really good though. How much are we spending on land? When did you grow larger than my subsidiary Tweaker's Brewery? No matter, I'll whip them into shape. No time. Okay, cool. Did we? Are we doing it? Yeah, rent. Daily average 1,200. Yeah. Because part of me was thinking like, oh, I'll just keep buying more, but like, that's a pretty big plot just to expand these just a little bit. Because if I'm going to be doing robot stuff, we need to definitely expand the metalworking a little more, and I guess then another room up here would be the way to do that. We'll play that by ear. How much longer on this? Within 2 days. We're basically at peak though. So finish throwing together what we got. And then we'll just unload them all at once and hopefully get an absolute load of experience. Can you get more loading bays for trucks? You can. It requires a research, but you can. The loading bay. Expand import and export capabilities by building more, and then you can also set them to be strictly import or strictly export. The fact that it costs research to do that is why I haven't done it yet, because research points aren't the easiest to acquire. Let's deal with this last catapult. We doing this? Okay. 12 of them. Bang. I got a brand name product achievement. What's a brand name product? Sell a product worth more than 2,500. Oh, nice. We did it. But experience-wise, that didn't get me a whole lot. Damn it. I guess for that I'd have to be doing challenges. So maybe I finally get around to doing some of these challenges. Barrel bot. A lot more of the basic metal stuff. The extruder we have to get. Put that in. I'll get another small forge. Wait, where are the others? Ah, down there. Let's just disassemble these. Also you. Although you're with 50? I'll probably keep that. Just like 2 arcade machines there. Because it's gonna get loud in here. There's another small forge. And another small forge. A lot of forges. A weld station. We can put that. Put her there. What else did we need? What are you? Do we have that? We got that. That might do it. Am I regretting rehiring you yet, Pinter? I don't think so, since you, whoa. Fun fact, Shift does that. Since you actually just repair stuff in your downtime, like holding control, nothing needs repairs anymore. Like, you're super duper on top of that, which is really nice. So, it's pretty cool having you. I actually like having you, Pinter. You're pretty okay. 20 mood. 0 mood in there now. Okay. So that candy dispenser. There you go. And you need a billboard. All right. I think we're okay. I think we're okay to maybe start on this thing. Great plan. Could you also be metal? You could. So much metal. And you'd have to be a metal bendy. I can't bend metal yet. I don't have that machine. Jeez, this thing is strong. We are going a little extreme with it. And how much of just the basic material can we get by with? Because we're being a bit extra with the metal. Yeah, well, that's pretty extra. That is some pretty excessive robotitude. 29 out of 19. Don't forget to link the storage. Right. Yeah, and then the robot testing machine. Machine? Station. Whatever. Perfect spot. That's linked. And that's linked. You're going to both billboards. Okay. So that's that settled. So all these molding operations figure it out. Straight cut. Figure it out. Bending. Figure it out. And then we got a wild bit of assembling going on here. This is where having like a secondary assembly station is a pretty cool. Like these are just metals. So for that, we can do that assembling. It's all just forged stuff we're linking together. So this table. This gets a bit of wood. So that's where having an assembly station kind of local would be an alright thing. But I'll go ahead and throw it up here anyway, along with you. And then the final operation. It's just a lot of really small final operations. Okay, never mind then. So those can also be done up there. Figure it out. This, since it's just some delivered materials and metal, can also be done. For you, I'll say that one. Straight cuts. Got it. That thing we've got. That we've got. This we've got. That we've got. We got the machine for everything, I think. That's really good. And then the final test, and there you go. 1 barrel bought. 1,600 in material, 1,800 in salaries, but still 24,000 profit for 6 of these things. That's what, 4,000 profit per? That is pretty solid. Whammo. All right, let's watch some magic happen. We are maxed out on workers, by the way. And the mood is still fine. I don't know if it would let me scale down to 1 because it's doing it for a specific order. Like a contract thing. But yeah. It's basic math-ish. I managed. I did it right? Oh, jeez. All the things being unloaded and brought around. A bit of sabotage going on apparently. Where we brought bad materials or so. I'd like to have a storage nearby the truck station that is set such that we just unload the stuff from the truck onto it real quick. But I don't know how to manage that. Because they'd prefer the specific storages over, and if I said that, like, if I just did a general storage and I said that that was top priority, then they'd bring stuff there and they'd never take it out of there. Because this starts to happen. And he's just gonna go apeshit and throw all the stuff off the truck. Which is generally fine. I don't think it matters very much. Worker Grounds, hello, welcome. How you doing? It's just faster unloading. Didn't damage anything. Game desperately needs pallets and those little personal forklifts. Oh, jeez. That'd be great. What a research that'd be. Give that to the super haulers. Just palleting around everything. So far, we're ahead of it. I haven't even overclocked anything yet. Definitely overclocking these would be the way to go forward if I were to do more of the barrel bots. Ooh. What? I saw your sabotage. Hello? You're really getting on my nerves now. Paracel was one of my largest subsidiaries, and you've outgrown them too. Prepare to die. I mean, shut down. Yeah, shut down. Maybe more appropriate. Fuck. 600 estimated profit per hour. Yikes. Seems pretty good. So now we're going way up there for some assembling. Local assembling is happening. that seems fine. We're thinking an estimated 5 hours of work, whoops, at this guy. We'll set that to be overclocked, both of these actually. Hour 30, 55, 37, 431. The testing could be a bit long. Like an hour each. So then I guess we'll overclock the robot testing as well. Just to make sure we really stay up on that. You've had the truck throw stuff all over the map on larger orders. Also, like, not just in front of the reloading, but like they literally just throw it just everywhere, so you have to run all over hell picking it all up. So far for me, they've just left it out front, but I haven't also had, like, you know, several hundred wood having to come in and all that. Yeah. I want to watch it. It jumps, yay! Okay, it's done. That's quick as hell. I thought it'd be a little more involved than that. Really small zone. Just for the little bit of spillover stuff. Technically, this would fit if that thing wasn't in the way. Technically. Perfect. Oh, God. There. Anybody else have one of those really small zones that I could maybe do that for? No, you're pretty much it. Okay. Only because I couldn't have a single storage linking to both of them, so I have to have this guy with like its little itty bitty things. Alright, I'll deliver that. That was pretty easy and quick. That was not really any problem at all. You got a market for those? No? Okay. And that wasn't bad. What else we got? Drones. I looked at drones a bit ago. They were only worth 900. They're getting way up there in price. Whoa. Also these guys. Holy hell. Cat mechs. Whoa, those are in. Let's plant a few cat mechs. What all can I do for metal? As much metal as I possibly can, please. Just all metal. We'll see. I'm not sure which one yet. What else can I maybe change? Or is that about it? Yeah, definitely metal. So a little bit of welding has to happen. But welding, I have a welding station. We do have that. And that's a bit of the metal extruding happening at the start. So you guys probably just stick with the basic forge thing instead of the extruding, because we already got the extruding stuff queued up for down there. Basic metals if I can. That one wants a fancier material. Some robos hit. Okay, sure. Whatever you want. And then some red fabric. Oh, I guess to sit on. Okay, it's just a little pillow or so. Sure. And these are having to be slightly fancier metals, but material costs are still pretty low per. You've done orders 100 plus and can't ever get the truck unloaded fast enough. Holy shit. Are you, did you get the talent stuff for mass production then? Because I went with the more premium stuff, so like the specialist workers and all that are a lot nicer to have because they're so much cheaper and easier to promote, and eventually we'll get like the really fancy materials that I could use that'll, I think, open it up for me so I can be a little more choosy with how I'm doing things. So... yeah, you have to be done there. Okay, that's fine. Any other straight cuts happening? So that might need an overclock. Forge stuff. Not as much forge stuff as I was hoping for. But alright. And then that gets welded up. With those two up. Bunch of welding going on. We'll need another welding station, I think. Metal bending, we have to do that by hand. I don't have a cool thing for that. However, there's not a lot of that happening. Extrusions. That should be alright. 18 minutes, 14 minutes, very quick. Sewing, obviously, just, you know, wherever. Like a pony. And assembly. Ordered stuff with the sheet cut metal. So that does there. And that gets assembled with some fabric. Okay, so all this can just happen up here then. Okay, so yeah, welding station, I think. Yeah, welding station. So let's get another welding station quick, and then we can do that. That seems not so bad. And the reason I'm not getting a metal bender is because we only had to do like an operation of bending metal, which was a like 18-minute or whatever. Pretty fast. Running out of room. We can go there. Link up. Order, right. Then link up with it. So second one of those. Also get a billboard for it. That can fit there, that's fine. This billboard. We'll link up to those. So actually you link up to that. We go into here. Reselect the welds. That gets done there. Okay, 6 of them. We'll try 6. Bang. Something else that would be nice for the game, something along the lines of a bookkeeper, or that you can tell them to handle automatically selling items at preset points in the market preview. Maybe have them automatically sell items that are redundant and not available on the market. I could see that as maybe a third option here. You got mass production and premium, and then maybe just like, I don't know, hustler or something. Or maybe that kind of blends into mass production in a way. Where you make just a shitload of everything, and you've got people just hustling and dealing and making it work with the leftover stuff. So while the market's only asking for, you know, 80 of it, you're making 100 because that's what you do. Maybe there's just a point in there for just the extra stuff that you sell is worth a lot more. Maybe even another tier of this where it's like you can create a market order basically for it every once in a while. Okay, there's the stuff. Man, leveling takes so long. I'll overclock that too. A mold infection. Oh, jeez. Yake. There it is. I found it. Oh shit, there's another one here too. Go, go, go. Quick. Get it in. Balls. Don't actually have room for it in here. Oh no. You know what? That's kind of okay. That gives me motivation to perhaps just extend the amount of room that we have here. Break room also down the line. Should I do that now? I guess I'll do it now. I'll do it now. Another 8 meters worth. Those walls will be gone. Bring the wall down. Anything else? I guess that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. Just to prevent it from spreading a bit further. Look at already preemptively getting in here. What an asshole this stuff is. Come on, give me some floor. God, seriously, we need some floor over here, like, stat. This stuff is spreading quick. Go, 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 go. Ah. Oh, fuck, there's more. Where? Yeah, larger room happiness debuff. Yeah, that's okay though. I'll throw in just like 2 arcade. Oh, over. Jesus, I found it. Throw in like 2 or 3 arcade machines. And it'll be alright. Nice. Yeah, minus 50 for being a huge room. But I mean, like, there you go. Arcade Central. No problem. So, yeah, you just don't fit. I can't cancel that. Okay. So, some bending. Get a stick saw down there. Keep a little bit of room in case I want more stick saws. Injection presses. For the clay. Leave a little bit of room in case I want more of those as well. That leaves us with these guys. They're quite happy moving there. Couple flower boxes in the middle of the room. Don't trip. Probably leave a bit of room for those as well. And for the moment, I don't see a need to have multiple of those. There we go. Oh. Riddick, second month Twitch Prime, thank you very much. Happy to have you. One more month and you get a promotion. Do I need this candy ball machine? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Well, there you go. That goes next to the arcade cabinets. Actually, let's spin it. Alright, check it out. Busy playing the arcade machine, a little bit hungry? Wham! Grab a gumball. Super convenient. And then you can also move just over there. Actually, I just had a thought. If I were to unlink you, you could just link to, I could just have all the billboards just in here, just off on their own little room. Like, they don't have to be in the same room. They could even be in the corner of the map, just over here, little billboard room. Yeah, Mecha Pants, right? Man, Thermoplug's gonna shit himself when he sees these things. He thinks he's so special with the one he's got. We're mass producing these. Look at the 5. We got 5 of them going. I don't believe it. And this break room is massive. This is a big break room. There you go, 6 of them done. The price is jumping up in 28 hours. Shit, 6 more? Why not? 6 more, do it. You got it. And for this, I'm thinking we could have just a couple more, like, a little alleyway of stuff. Like, you grab this, whatever you're storing and you bring it down. Something like that. Something like that. That's okay. There's generally a path throughout. The gumball machine is, I suppose, throwing things awry a little bit. So there. I guess. There. So there's a path. It's a bit rough this way. But if I scoot these over just a notch, that might fix that. I'm trying to be a little more conscious about that because it does slow them down quite a lot in the grand scheme of things.